Okay, we are back for part 2. So now in the first part 1, we showed how we use the array to solve multiplication problems. Now we're going to use the same idea to solve a division problem. Now the division is the opposite operation of multiplication. If you think of a fact family, you know 3 times 2 is 6, and 2 times 3 is 6. Well, you can also use this fact family to create a division fact family. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 6 divided by 3 is 2. So there's a relationship here. So I know that 2 times something is equal to 6. Or I can say 3 times something is equal to 6. We're going to use the inverse equation to solve a division problem. So in the old days, as I said before, back when I was a kid, we learned long division. And your parents will know this well. We would look at each digit and we would ask ourselves, can 7 go into 9? And we would say, yeah, how many times? Well, that's 1 time. So we would divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Okay? And we would learn this over and over. So now we multiply. 1 times 7 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. That's the subtraction part. Bring down the next digit. And then we do it all over again. How many times can 7 go into 28? And we know our facts. 7 times 4 is 28. So then we would multiply that and then subtract. And our answer is 0. And then once we were done, we didn't have anything left to bring down. And if we had a remainder of 0, we know that our answer is 14. So that's the way we learn division. But what was lost in that is this idea that multiplication and division are connected somehow. So let's look at this problem, 98 divided by 7. I want to think of 7 as my factor. And in division, I'm looking for the missing factor. The quotient, or the answer to the division problem, is also the missing factor to a multiplication problem. Well, I'm asking myself, what times 7 equals 98? Well, I can do this in a couple of parts. So back to the associative property, 10 is our friend. We're going to use our 10 times facts to help us solve this problem. So if I know 7 times 10, well, that's 70. Okay, so if I draw an array of 7 groups of 10, and that's 70. And I would ask myself, well, what else is left to divide? Well, I had 98 pieces of, let's say, candy, and I had 7 friends. I gave every friend 7 candies so far. Well, I know 70 from 98, that's 28 candies left. Well, if I have 7 friends, how many pieces of candy can I give to each of them now? Well, I know that 7 times 4 is 28. So that's 4 more candies I gave to every friend. And that's a total of 28 candies. Well, now I have nothing left to divide, because I used up all my candies. So there aren't any leftovers. There were 7 friends. Here's my 7. That's my original factor. I gave everyone 10 and 4 more. Well, that's 14. And what do you know? This is the distributive property. 7 times 10, 7 times 4. Using the open array to solve a division problem. Long division is one strategy, but what's lost in long division is the idea that you're working with groups of numbers. So take time to review this video. Please post questions that you have. Try some practice questions at home, or use this to help use this video to help assist you with your homework assignments. And there'll be more coming soon, so stay tuned.